Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath and our Human Rogues Joyous journey. Thank you guys for joining me here today in Outland. I appreciate you clicking on the video and spending some of your time with me. Let's grab this quest and then we're going to go upstairs and we're going to begin helping with performing an exorcism.
You need something?
He wants us to get him an old book.
Have a good one.
He left his book down at the old barracks, and we are going to retrieve it for him when we are down there. Let's come up here and talk to Assistant Klaatu.
The Legion's end draws near.
Yes, it's true. Colonel Jules' situation has grown much worse these past days. Anchorite Barada is busy praying for him. Let us hope he may be cured. Colonel Jules was cursed in a battle near the Gorgaz outpost, a haunt for the Shattered Hand Fellorcs. My master Barada works feverishly to cure the poor human, but he needs help. The Colonel's tormented spirit seeks peace, and his path to peace is, I fear, a path of vengeance. Take this Anchorite relic to Gorgaz outpost, place it upon the ground near the Shattered Hand orcs, and defeat them. This will release their fell spirits. You must slay those spirits for Jules' own spirits recovery. So this is the quest where every time there's a pull, we have to fight two guys back to back.
Good health.
I remember that one being a huge pain on our discipline priest when we first brought him to Outland. And digging for prayer breeds. Anchorite Barada plans to exorcise the corruption from Colonel Jules and will require an assistant for the task. Such an assistant must be prepared. I'm ashamed to admit that my prayer beads were lost in Honor Hold's courtyard. I believe the dog Feifei stole them and buried them, but I do not know where. If you speak with his master, Warrant Officer Tracy Proudwell, perhaps she will know where Feifei hides his stolen treasures. Or we could just look on the mini-map, and in this case, Questy will tell us. So there's that. Let's grab some food.
What can I help you with? Light bless you.
I believe it's just around the back of the inn or something like, yeah, it's like right back here. Alright, I'm going to turn this one in. I don't want to do the subsequent ones yet. I want to take care of stuff over here to the east first, but we will just turn in this one. Grab the quest credit for it, and move on back over to the east. We've got a bunch of demons over there we need to deal with before we think about coming back this way.
Blessings upon you.
You found the prayer breeds. Well done. You are a wonder indeed. You slay the horrors of Hellfire Peninsula one moment and find lost treasure the next. Your people truly inspire. It is good that you recovered these beads, for they will be invaluable in the exorcism ritual to come. Alright, there we go. What do we want to do first? I think we should come over here and fight these guys first, and then we will go take out the towers on the other side of the Path of Glory. We may also have some more quests to pick up now. Let's have a look here.
What can I do for you?
Hellfire fortifications. Hellfire Citadel wages constant battles with our forces. We are holding our own so far, but we can't yet launch a real offensive against them. To do that, we need forward staging areas. Our scouts identified 3 fortifications near Hellfire Citadel. We want you to help secure these forts, capture each fort, and then... Oh, this is the PvP quest.
See you around.
Yeah, I never do the PvP quest. We probably could just do it for the experience. Well, right now the Alliance actually controls all of them, so... I don't know if we'd have to wait for a time when we didn't control them, and then we'd have to earn them back. I don't know how that would work if the Horde never takes them over. If the Horde never controls them, then we can never take a point, and then we can never get the quest credit, so... It's a little bit weird. Let's go see what the commander wants. before we go running off. Lieutenant Chadwick here.
Well met.
Quick, Rogue, there isn't much time. Honor Hold's existence balances on the razor's edge. We're caught between Hellfire Citadel in the west and forces of the Burning Legion to the east. With the Legion's attention turned toward the Dark Portal, we must take this opportunity to strike at the Felorks of Hellfire Citadel. Alright, so he has the boss quest for us here, and we're going to get some pretty good boots out of that.
Be careful.
We're going to wait until, well, is that the only quest for Ramparts? And then we get two quests eventually to go into a Blood Furnace. I don't even think we can queue up yet. Oh, we can. Oh, that's probably never going to happen. Not at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday.
The Naru have not forgotten
The
us.
Path of Glory, they called it, a road leading from the heart of their gruesome fortress to the Dark Portal, paved with the bones of my people. It wasn't enough for them to hunt us down like animals, destroy our cities, and torture those who survived. No, they had to use our bones as paving stones, denying my brethren a proper burial under the light. Those tortured souls still wander these lands, crying out for release. I ask you, Rambles, help me in this undertaking.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Okay, now we can head out. Well, before we kick things off, let's be super smart and let's go ahead and put on some poisons here. I really like that we can apply poisons while maintaining stealth. I think that makes perfect sense. One more level, we'll have our level 60 stuff ready to go. We could really use some new weapons. I think that's going to make an enormous difference when we have some actual outland weapons in both of our hands. It's going to feel good. There is a dread color back here. We do need one dread color. Oh, we can't sap these guys because they are demons and we can't sap demons. Well, that's good. Let's vanish out of here and just realize that without cooldowns, that pull is not going to happen like that. Let's come over here and eat a little bit. That might be too close. That's better. Okay, here, they're going to break up a... Well, they're not splitting up. That's going to be pretty difficult to deal with. Let's wait until we have cooldowns up. Unless we find another one who's on his own, which is entirely possible, apparently. These guys are all also being kind of groupy. Being a little groupy. Oh, that's a Fel Reaver. Let's drag this guy back down here. That should be good. Alright, one more imp and 3 more infernals for this one. I think I'm going to target the big one first. He's a caster, and I feel like even though he's bigger, he's weaker than the other two. Oh no. We can't really afford to have the dread collar too. Yeah, we kind of messed this up. Let's heal. If we heal, we might be okay. There is a chance that we live through this. Ooh. Very, very close. Too close. But I'm proud of us for getting it done. Lots of activity visible here today. Oh, yeah. That's, so that's where all the people are at leveling. They were just, like, ahead of us with the buff. Everybody is just in Outland. Actually, the experience buff would have been a good time to roll up a Death Knight. That's absolutely true. Maybe we'll do that next time they put the experience buff into Classic. We'll finally get a Death Knight leveled up. We ought to be able to do that in a relatively brief period of time with the XP buff. I don't know that I like the class, but with the experience buff, I would be willing to level it and find out.
Well met.
Outstanding work, soldier. The frequency of the attacks is sure to lessen, at least until they bring forth new Dreadlords. Well, that's good. Here's a one-hander, 2.6 speed, 81 to 151 with 44.6. This is going to be better than the Epic Axe for our slow weapon for now. Yep, it's not going to be a huge jump yet, unfortunately, but it's going to be better, and it has stats on it. Your battle prowess has been noted by High Command, Rogue. They want to send you to the front lines to meet up with Rahamu's crew. They're radicals devoted to the complete extermination of the Burning Legion, so you may fit right in. Head east about 400 paces across the Valley of Bones until you run into a yeah, yeah.
Light bless you.
Sure. We've been there, you realize that. Questing order is a little strange. Alright, let's do that, and then we need to apply instant poison. Okay. Perfect. Let's run over to this guy. And just turn that in. I don't know if that's going to chain into anything else. We will see. And then we have the stuff up here near the Path of Glory to take care of. Yeah, the thing about the Death Knight is I should like it a lot. It can wield, you know, one-handers. It can wield big two-handed weapons. It wears plate, which I love, and it's in melee, which I also love. I think that for me, it was the learning curve of the Death Knight that really turned me off. I dislike having to learn my character at level 58. If there was a way to start a Death Knight at level 1 and just get your abilities parceled out to you in the planned out way that other classes do, then I'd probably be able to grow to like it. It's hard to like it when you have to struggle against the friction of learning it. Enough chatting, now listen up. I have a vital mission for you and I want you to succeed and survive. You'll find the Legion front to our northeast, and spaced along it are portals used to gather reinforcements from throughout Outland. We, Rambles, are going to destroy those portals.
Safe travels.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough. We're going to destroy the portals. We can do all this stuff right now. We're going to be looking for items off of the guys we're fighting here, and for every 4 items, I believe, we can destroy a portal. Maybe it's 3 items. We'll mess around with it and find out. Maybe it's 1 item. I don't know. I thought we needed multiples to make what we needed. We have 4. I think that's the number we need. Let's go try to close this one. Wow, there's nobody alive over here whatsoever. We've got another human rogue here making short work of everybody. Mainly he's making short work of the ones that don't have pets. I believe that's going to be enough. Alright, let's go up here. I don't know that... Well, should we rush and turn it in? No, I don't think we have to rush and turn it in. I think we're fine. We'll have to run back out there to get it turned in, but I think they're going to have some other stuff for us to do. We need to be on the road because, yeah, we're looking for remains. Yeah, trampled skeletons. Gruesome. It looks like if we come down here, we don't have a lot of opposition on the road much further to the west, and there's a lot of orcs that are like a bit of a higher level than us. So it's nice to know we can get these all the way down here where it's kind of clear of enemies. Even if we can't get all of them down here, it looks like we'll be able to get quite a few. It's perfect. Item is not ready yet. Okay, weird. Oh, we are using an item on the item, yeah, because we're not picking them up. We're using the water, so that's why our item wasn't ready yet. I see it now. Yeah, guys, if you come down here to the very edge, you can get all of these without having to deal with fighting anybody. From what I can tell, there's nothing that even spawns here, which is weird. There were a handful of demons back this way, but on this part of the actual road, there's nothing. Alright, well that was as easy as I've ever been able to complete that one. Now we just need to come right over here and we can burn the horde towers. Except we came a little bit too far to the north there, didn't we? We'll probably pop a vanish here in a second. I think we could hurl this from back here without getting close enough to aggro anybody. We might have to take out a few guys to get to this one. Let's go here. We'll do some cooldown stuff. Let's just get our health back for a second here. Okay, now we'll circle back around and we will get everything turned in. And here are the orange leveled orcs that we would have had to deal with if we wanted to do the quest down this way.
How are ya?
I wish I could be there to watch the fire display. Those explosives pack a big punch. Well done, Rambles. Disabling those portals will stem the flow of Legion reinforcements for a long time. But we can't rest yet. But we can take this enormous pant upgrade. Mission the Merkith and Shadra's Gateway. Just west of the Dark Portal are two huge transporters, Gateway Merkith and Gateway Shadraz. If you look east up the Path of Glory, you'll see them both either side of the road. I want you to bomb them both into rubble. Here are the bombs you'll use, specially designed by the goblins in Area 52. Now, speak with Wing Commander Debary, and he will put you on a griffin and send you on your way.
Off with you.
We can do the bombing runs now.
Light be with you. For the Alliance.
I think we do both of the runs back to back, don't we? I like that they give you this really easy one first, so you can learn what a bombing run is, and they give you plenty of time just to hit the 2 targets, because in a minute we're going to have to splatter a bunch of different types of guys.
What's on your mind?
That will slow them down, there's no denying it. I think you just put me in an uncharacteristically good mood. Rambles, you've done a great job here at the front, and you showed a lot of talent with that armored griffin. I think I have another mission in mind for you. This new mission launches from Shatter Point, an attack base the Wildhammers set up on a floating piece of land near the portal. It's a little unnerving there, but you have tough guts. You'll be fine. Talk to Wing Commander Debris and have him send you to Shatter Point. From there, report to Griffin Master Runtog Wildhammer.
See you soon.
Do we want to go turn stuff in first? I don't know. I mean, this is going to send us over here, which is going to send us up here. It depends on what order we want to do stuff. I think it's fine for us to tackle this. Yeah, let's roll with it.
Go with honor, friend.
Let's roll with it and see how that works. The way I try to do Hellfire is we try to do like the entire eastern half of it in some sensical order, and then work on the western half of it. And it has enough quests to be 2 zones. It has like 117 or 120 quests, and I think the next closest in quest count is Zangarmarsh with 90 something. Hellfire has more quests than any of the other zones in this expansion. Maybe in any expansion, I don't know that for sure. But Hellfire goes on for a long time. There's a lot of content. And Zangarmarsh is very similar, and then after that though, you can see like just like a decreasing quest count from like Hellfire to Zangarmarsh to Terrakar to Nagrand and Shadow Moon and Blade's Edge. Area 52.
How are you?
A fresh human from the mainland. A fresh human? Who talks like that? It's kind of weird. Are you gonna eat us? It's unusual. Wing Commander Gryffindor runs this outfit of Wildhammers. If this is your first time on Shatter Point, then you should report to him.
See you soon. Great to meet you.
You spoke with Runtog? A fine dwarf he is. Keeps his griffins in good shape and battle ready. I'm Gryffindor, commander here at Shatter Point. I know it's not pretty, but this hunk of rock is a vital staging point for sorties into Hellfire. You'll see griffins flying out and in non-stop. Advice? Here's some. Keep your gear stowed, your stomach empty, and your eye on the horizon. If Shatter Point starts to teeter, then grab onto something that won't float away.
Watch your back.
Good.
You got my attention.
Mission the Abyssal Shelf. Now that you've got your wings, perhaps you'd be interested in running another bombing mission. This time, we've isolated the Legion's main production area behind the forage camps to the north. I need you to get on a griffin and destroy the whole damned thing. Here are your bombs. Now talk to Griffineer Windbellow when you're ready for takeoff. Nice helmet out of this one.
See you soon.
Did we ever equip the pants we got? We absolutely didn't. There we go. It helps to actually equip the upgrades we're given, doesn't it? We are talking to her.
Great to meet you.
Send me to the Abyssal Shelf.
See you soon.
Alright, so we gotta keep our eyes out for the Overseers. They tend to be the hardest ones to find. I've had to repeat the run a couple of times by getting only 4 out of the 5. The other thing that could happen is if there are lots of other players doing this, they could be destroying stuff, aiming at the same stuff we are, and destroying it right before our bomb hits. I've had that happen a couple of times. So yeah, there are some things that can go a little bit weird with this one. We'll see if we can get it in one run. Yeah, it's gonna come down to the overseer. And the camera is also like very troublesome to me on these runs, especially this one. Did we get neither of those overseers? We got 3 overseers. This thing does not reach far enough to hit any of these guys. I think we did it. Yeah, we got it. This is the first time I've completed it in one run for a long time because we just have weird stuff happen on the run.
Hi.
You fly as if you've been doing it your entire life, Rambles. Outstanding performance out there. Not even a scratch on the Griffin Destroyer. Go to the front. Well, Rambles, I hope you're prepared for the next phase of our operation. The Legion never rests, and neither shall we. Take a Griffin and fly over to Honor Point. It's a small post near the Legion front. Speak with Field Marshal Brock. He'll have instructions for you when you arrive. Oh, and tell that pasty-faced shield kisser I said hello.
Watch your back.
Weird.
Well met.
We need to go to Honor
Keep
Point.
your feet on the ground.
And for Field Marshal Brock, I think we do a handful of kill quests.
Be careful.
Basically, just killing some demons right up ahead of us here. We need 10 servants, and we need to find a razor saw. We need to get some health back. These guys are a little bit tougher than I remember, but we are about to hit level 60, so that's going to help a lot. If we pull the one down here, we're going to get the cannon with it. I'd like to have like some kind of AoE up. That being said, the same thing's probably going to happen here. Or not. Razor Saw is doing a good job of avoiding us. The Fiend not so much. Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like we probably could have lived, but not after pulling an additional, though. Let's get out and see if we can find a safe place to not die of poison damage. Okay, well, that was close. We only need a few more servants, and we need to get Razor Saw at some point. Well, there's not a lot of stuff up that's really easy for us to get to. We can loot some of these bodies. Razor Saw is headed this way, but he's got company for the moment. Yeah, let's see. We definitely don't want him coming to a dead stop. We need one more servant, and he's right there. Let's go grab him.
What can I do for you?
Now we focus on the second target, Forge Camp Rage. It lies just west of Magadon. Trouble is, the demons have a number of fell cannons aimed straight at the Horde's outpost of Thralmar. Though I can scarcely believe it, we actually need the Horde to help us hold the line at the Dark Portal. We can't afford to let Thralmar fall. You've got to destroy these cannons before the Legion pulverizes our
Go
allies.
with honor, friend.
I just blew up all their siege weapons. Now they're our allies. I'm getting mixed signals, guys. So now we're after the siege cannons, or the fell cannons. Just like, you know, those were the things we were avoiding before. Now we need them. I can't sap these guys. Probably a safe place to be, right inside the portal, right? That was a close one. Well, the mobs did not want to give up, but we did manage to get away. pretty sure he has at least one more thing for us to do. Well, we've located the Legion's final base on the ridge, Invasion Point Annihilator. It lies northwest of Forge Camp Rage, and it houses a warp portal through which the Legion has been drawing its reinforcements. You've got to close that portal to prevent any more demons from coming through. The point's overlord, Warbringer Erix Amal, holds the portal's activation key. Take it from him and shut the blasted gateway. He has the remote control
For the Alliance.
for the portal. Yeah, we have to take it from him. I knew that was going to happen, and I almost said something. Because I was looking at Vanish, and I was thinking, you know, we have 30 seconds on Vanish. All that has to happen is the first mob can't dismount us with the first hit, and that's exactly what happened, guys. It's so weird. You get that feeling like, I wonder if this is about to... Yep, it did happen. Now we just need that to not happen again. I'd like to be able to run us back here and then pop invisibility, because otherwise we're going to have a lot of clearing to do. Alright, this is probably not a great spot. That's true. This is where the guy spawns, so we're just going to try to hang out around this area. Maybe we'll take out a few guys if they path too close, but it looks like this Death Knight has kind of already done that. Let me see if I can invite him to a group, maybe? He's not interested in helping us complete this quest, so... Welcome to World of Warcraft. It's okay, he'll respawn shortly, I'm sure. He's gonna stay here and keep fighting him. That's hilarious. That's funny. We know he just killed him. He's gonna stay there and keep fighting him? I hope he leaves. I hope he's not trying to grief me. That'd be sad. I appreciate him killing him twice, though. You know, that's kind of him. Oh, we hit level 60 at some point. And I did not even notice. Guys, I think he's griefing me. You tell me a good reason for him to kill this quest mob over and over and over again. And I'll admit that I'm wrong. But until that happens, this guy, whether it's by design or just the consequence of his stupidity, he's griefing me, it turns out. He's griefing me because he's taking an action that isn't necessary for him to play the game, that's preventing me from completing a quest. I really don't appreciate it. But that's exactly what he's doing. We're literally gonna have to leave this area so that he doesn't see us anymore before he'll leave. So I'm gonna come out here because it's pretty obvious that he's not gonna go anywhere. If he doesn't see us anymore, that'll probably lower his ambition to grief us. Basically, if he thinks he's won and that we've given up on the quest, then there's a higher chance that he'll stop what he's doing. If we stay back there and he can see us around, he's not gonna stop. We are taking a beating from these guys. Just an absolute beating. Let's get killing spree. 2-minute cooldown. Step through the shadows from enemy to enemy within 10 yards, attacking an enemy every 5 seconds with both weapons until 5 assaults are made, and increasing all damage done by 20% for the duration. Can hit the same target multiple times. Cannot hit invisible or stealth targets. Sweet. Okay, perfect. I don't really know where this goes. Probably here. Here, let's see it. It didn't do a lot. For a 2-minute cooldown, it was surprisingly boring and ineffective. I guess maybe the more people, the bigger the group, the more damage it'll do. That would be nice to have on a 30-second cooldown. I can get into that. But on a 2-minute cooldown, like, yeah, sure, I'll press it, but it wasn't very impactful now, was it? I expected it to be more like the Warrior's Whirlwind that goes on for a while. That, you know, by the time it's done, the enemies are at about half health. That was kind of more what I was expecting. Here we go. We're gonna reach out to this guy. I don't think he's actually going to reply. But, you know. He mounts it. Maybe it's a bot. I'm close to reporting this person. It's not going to have any effect, I don't think. But inappropriate communication, those aren't good reasons. Where's griefing? Why can't we get him before he does? Are we gonna have to try to get this person killed? I think we're gonna have to try to get him killed. So to do that, I need Vanish up. What we can do is we can pull a bunch of these guys, get in combat with the Warlord with him, and then we could drop these guys on him. It's not gonna be easy to do that, and we will need to have our cooldowns up. Yeah, I've never seen any behavior like this. But here's the guy. Oof. Ogaloom. There he is, guys. If you see this guy, he's probably a bot. Or he's a huge griefer. Either way. The fact that he automatically keeps summoning the mount out after every time he defeats this guy after a second, that's what makes me think that it's a bot. Either way, you can consider me fully enraged at this point. If I type a paragraph to you, if I go through that time, that's like full enragement. What I don't understand is why can't I tag this guy? The bot is that much better at spamming where it knows the mob is gonna come. And then, like, that tells me you could set up a bot just to grief like this, right? You could set up a bot, have it just fighting this one guy, set it to only fight this guy, and you could grief everybody trying to complete this quest. He's spawning about every 20 seconds. Let's count it out and see if we can figure out exactly how long it takes him to spawn back in. Because I need to know how long I should run around aggroing people before I come back. I want to get a chain going, and I want to come back right as he's going. Okay. We didn't get him, but we tried. I don't really know that I can do a lot more than that. Yep, I think we're gonna give up on this one for now, guys. We've spent enough time trying to deal with this. I'm gonna see if I can get this person reported in some actual meaningful way. I really hate this. I think that this is god-awful, and I don't understand why this is the only means that I have to report this person. Truly, truly horrible. We'll copy the character name. And I'll just go on the website and report it. Yeah, all I can think is it's got to be a bot set up to kill that specific mob. Obviously, he would know that people need that enemy to complete the quest. So it would be easy to probably just set up a bot that could just farm like that and grief everybody in the entire server. Yeah, he's still there. I think I could get him, but I just need to not be a spaz. I'm probably too much of a spaz to be able to succeed at something like this. That's part of the problem. That was close. They didn't get into the fight with him, unfortunately. We're gonna call it here. I'm going to report this person and move on with my life. Sorry you guys had to witness that. But yeah, thanks for sticking it out, and we will hope that maybe some other time we will be able to do that quest. But for now, we're going to leave it. I've left it before, and ultimately it's not going to be a big deal. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves out there, take care of each other, and we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.